Just because I'm wearing glasses, it don't mean that I couldn't whoop y'all asses. Just because I smile, it don't mean that this nigga's not a savage. I hope that what I feel like on the inside doesn't match the outside. If they wanna find out, you can catch me outside. My life on the outside doesn't show my inside anger. It's like I'm transgender, but instead I'm trans gangster. Fuck. I'm not trans. I just wanted to clear that up. I'm not trans.
We running, we up, and we running. I'm gonna explain. So I jumped in the shower this afternoon to get ready for the podcast, right? It was super hot in I'm not an AC guy. I got ceiling fans in both my bedrooms.
Okay.
And one in the living room.
Mm-hmm.
So I just go ceiling fans on full blast.
Right.
I like the fresh air. I open the windows, get a little breeze coming in. It's cool, but it's not entirely cold in
air
my house.
circulation.
Yeah, it's not cold. It's a nice little breeze coming
Right.
through. So I jumped out the shower and was still sweaty from the hot shower.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, fuck, I'll just wear a t-shirt, man, because I don't want to be sweaty like that. But then I'm like, I don't want to just wear a t-shirt on the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
I just grabbed my little scarf, like, this is to accent the white tee.
So you accessorize.
Yeah, because I was like, I'd just be sitting here with a basic white tee on if I didn't do that. Whatever. I'd be sitting here with just a regular, t-shirt from the drawer.
From the drawer.
It's not a fashionable t-shirt. It's literally just like what
Yeah.
you put on
Undershirt.
to put it right. But the scarf accessorized the undershirt. So it looked like it's not just an undershirt. You know
Doesn't
what
look
I'm
like you painting.
Then I need a haircut a little bit, so I was like, throw the Mets hat on, and I realized this hat is super dirty. I need a new one, so I'll probably go get a new Mets fitted tomorrow. Mets snap tomorrow. But other than that, yeah.
Do you have a hat subscription?
No, I do not.
Okay, because I've never seen you with a new Mets hat. I've just seen you with that.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I got to get a new one. I was in Dallas this weekend.
Yeah.
Went to the mall. Went to the outlet. You know the outlet right down from the hotel?
Yeah, the Grapevine joint. No, the other one.
The one in Arlington.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Went there. Yeah. They had ones on sale for $100. Bought 2 pairs of ones.
Mm-hmm.
Went to the Adidas store. They had the Anthony Edwards, the new joints that he wore last season. $40.
Wow.
I'm like, I don't even need them, but they $40. Might as well get a pair.
Yeah.
They didn't have my size. They had 11 and a half, didn't have 12. I stuffed my foot in 11 and a half. Like, could I get away with this?
Worth
I was like,
it.
It ain't worth it. Even for $40, it ain't worth it to be uncomfortable.
Yeah. Especially not too small.
Yeah, so went there and bought some white tees and then just, went back to the hotel. But yeah, I was like, just to go shopping, do something while I was in Dallas. Yeah. But no, I say that to say, I said all that to say, they had a lids. That's why my original point.
Right.
They had a lids. I go in the lids. Yo, I need a Met snap. Yo, son, Dallas is so biased. All they had was cowboy hats,
right.
Rangers, Dallas Stars, I think is the hockey team.
Mm-hmm.
That's Dallas Mavericks. Mm-hmm. That's it.
Nothing else.
I said, fam, y'all don't got Yankees or nothing? Like, nah.
He said, nah, son.
He said, yo, this Dallas. Yeah, fam, but you could sell more hats if you had every team. Like most lids have the wall with every team.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, this Dallas, bro. All right, okay. Well, you just didn't get a sale today because I would have bought a hat.
Yeah.
But anyway, we back in the building. Shout out to Captain Kirk's Jamaican Rum Punch, my brother Kirk. We had nice conversations today. Coming home soon. The Intern had his freestyle. Intern's new album is out right now. Fire. He sent it to me over the weekend.
Oh, yeah?
Yo, fire.
Okay, all right.
Joe Feezy Fox, Trey Elliot.
What's up?
How was your weekend? What'd you do?
Weekend was busy, man.
Yep.
What'd I do, man? I'm so tired. I can't even.
Wedding stuff?
Wedding stuff all day. Friday 2 shows, Don't Tell Comedy Show, and then the improv in the lab for G Thing and Friends. So it was Sherwin Array.
Yeah, Sherwin. Shout out to Sherwin.
Then I did 25, and G did an hour in the lab, so that was dope.
Oh, yeah?
Improv?
Yeah, at the improv in the lab, yeah. And the Don't Tell shows are always good. Did that. Then Saturday, man, I had to drive to Fallbrook, you know what I mean, to take care of some wedding stuff, man. And, so that was all day thing.
All day. You was in the car for what? That's like 2 hours? No.
Yeah, it took us.
Well, for you.
2 hours there and back?
2 hours, yeah. 2 hours
wow.
there, 2 hours back.
Wow.
You know what I mean? So just met with both, wedding coordinators. Because the venue comes with one, but we got a separate one as well. You know what I mean? Because the one that comes with the wedding coordinator that comes with the venue, she got 10 other weddings she's gonna be working on as well. So we wanted one that was just gonna focus on us too. So we all met up.
That's not a conflict of interest? You don't think they're gonna butt heads?
No.
There's one white and one black?
No.
Okay.
No. I mean, well, we black, so they're gonna do it.
So they're both black.
No, they're not black. One is Spanish, and one is
He was neither.
one is white.
None of the above in this
But
movie.
I thought y'all. I asked the question because I thought y'all had one that knew y'all. Like I know what they like. I know what they want.
No.
I'll do that part. This person's doing just the stuff for the venue, like the venue.
We hired one just so we don't to assist her to assist the wedding.
Okay.
That wedding coordinator.
Right.
That way we don't gotta answer nothing the day of. We don't gotta.
That's your
respond
like
to nothing. We don't gotta
liaison.
do nothing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? They just
You ain't got to talk to him.
they just gonna be handling everything.
Right.
But we tell them what we want.
Of
and
course.
Then
Right.
And then they say okay, and they abide by it. You know what I mean? And say, okay, cool. I mean, they young. You know what I mean? So they they got a good vibe, whatever.
That's what's up.
So we did all that shit.
Wait, it's unrelated. Kirk, I need a new shipment, bro. This is our last 4. This is the last 4 we have. I need a new shipment, Kirk. Fox, what you do this weekend?
Got 2 auditions.
What'd you?
There were commercials.
Okay.
A commercial self tape, and I had a callback that was like from last week, but I that was it.
Okay.
I actually went into the room, so that was cool.
They had you. You had to go to the audition.
Had to
okay.
go to that audition.
Dope. Okay.
Yeah. So
I got put on the veil for the audition we was discussing. That we talked about last week, man. They put me on the veil, so
that's what's up.
hopefully I get a call from that, man.
All right. Well, I mean, there's probably like 2 or 3 people.
Mm-hmm.
If you're on a veil, then like you if somebody they just making their final decisions.
I want to know if you're available August 4th. I was like, certainly.
What's up?
What's the commercial for?
No, it's a guest star role.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay. Oh, that's dope. Oh, Avails. Yeah.
that's
okay.
TV.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Dope.
HBO. Yeah.
All right.
Dope. All right.
So,
Good luck with that. What we covering today? You got topics, Fox? You had topics?
Oh man, did y'all hear about the shooting that went down at Walmart in Las Vegas?
I saw it. I read it. The girl got into an altercation, called her husband.
Yes.
To come down.
Yes.
and he shot the person.
Be clear. She called her husband and said, "Bring a weapon,
bring a gun. Yeah, bring a gun."
Yeah.
Oh, he did shoot the person that she got into it with.
Yeah.
Dead?
No, he shot him in the stomach, according to the reports. But all this was happening at the same time the police got there because the police was called, whatever. They was tearing up the place, and there was an altercation. The police, there was a body cam footage as he's pulling up. He can hear the gunshot.
Oh wow!
And he saw a dude running out with the pistol, told him to stop, and then it was. I think he told us stop, shoot. That's what I saw. But he told him to stop, and he shot the dude. And then he succumbed to the injuries. And they arrested everybody.
She called her husband to his death.
Pretty much.
Oh, so I thought he didn't die.
No, the guy that the husband shot did not die.
But the husband ended up dying.
But the police shot the husband and showed up with the gun, which is crazy because it's almost as if he just like, that wasn't a husband, that was a henchman. He'd come up here and shoot this guy.
Well,
she should feel she has to feel horrible.
They arrested her. Like they're
arrested.
being brought up on charges because of that.
Well, the thing is, she knew the kind of husband she had, which is why she called him and said, "Hey, bring."
But if you know you have that type of husband that's going to bring a gun to a Walmart and shoot a motherfucker, don't call him when some shit pop off. Well, that's the reason to not call him. If I call my husband, he gonna really come down here and shoot a motherfucker. So I probably should just try to handle this myself.
She was just as crazy as he is.
Had to have
balance in that situation.
Had to have been.
You need a balance. You need somebody to be like, nah, calm down, whatever. But they both on that.
That's 2 lives ruined right there. Well, see that? Well, he's dead, so life gone.
Right.
And she's going to jail for a long time.
Or whatever. Yeah.
Life ruined. So if they have children, they
got to go to their auntie's house.
They just fuck their whole family.
So the reason I asked that is because society says it's on the man to protect the woman. Like we're supposed to be the protectors. Now, we all know that was the wrong way to protect your woman. I don't even think that was protection. He just came up there to shoot somebody and he left.
Well, okay, go ahead. What was your question?
My question is to both of y'all, or just to put it out there, like what would be the right way to handle that? Hey, altercation, come up here, I need your help. Bring the weapon, bring a gun. like he just went up gun blazing and shoot. Like, what would be the right way in that situation? That
Okay,
specific
so I
situation?
agree with your statement.
Yeah.
As a man, you are supposed to be the protector, right?
Mhm.
But sometimes protection is just being level-headed.
Of course.
Sometimes protection isn't always retaliation.
Okay.
Protection, if your girl call you frantic, yo, bring the gun, come to Walmart. Level-headed, you go, wait, I can't walk in a Walmart with a gun.
Mm-hmm.
That would be problematic for both of us.
Right.
I understand she's upset. Let me just go down here and see what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
So you get there and go, babe, remove her from whatever the situation is. Come here,
Okay.
talk to me. You know, the cops show up on the scene and they go, hey, this cop, you talk to that person, you talk. They separate you.
Separate.
Let's stop the whatever the altercation is first.
Right.
If they're about to fight, yo, move him here, move her here. Now let's talk. First, let's stop this thing right here.
De-escalate the.
De-escalate.
There you go.
De-escalate.
Mm-hmm.
So he should have came with that frame of mind. Like, hold up, babe, come over here, talk to me. What happened? This motherfucker that, because you know she's still gonna be hot. Because now her man here, because she got backup.
Right.
This motherfucker that.
Right.
All right, babe, check this out. Go sit in the car. Let me take it from here. That's being a protector.
Right.
That's getting her out of just de-escalating and getting her out of harm's way, which is the priority, right?
Right.
Then if you got to go back in and go, hey man, yo, what the fuck happened? Or
Right.
what'd you say to my wife? Take it from there. But you got to get her away.
Mm-hmm.
And you cannot bring a gun into a Walmart. Although Walmart has a nice supply of guns right there on that back shelf. You can't bring a gun in there. Yeah, you can't bring a gun in there.
But
and just like, hold on, sorry to cut you off. You have to know, just like she called her husband, the establishment is calling the police.
Yes.
Did he think he was going to get down there to the Walmart with the gun to protect his wife and nobody else was going to be there?
Of course.
The cops wouldn't be called?
Because, I mean, he was clearly, I mean, the report said one thing, but his behavior, he's running out. Like he came in to shoot and he's running out with the gun in hand.
Yo,
so
we can't always be, black people, we can't always be on that type of time. And I know that's gonna give fuel to the comments like, yo, nigga, you a sucker, you would let your wife get hurt. No, I would never let my wife get in any type of trouble like that.
Right.
But I know they're gonna think I'm saying like we gotta be soft or we gotta put our tails between our legs. I'm just saying the bigger picture is getting your wife home safely and you getting home safely.
From danger. Let's get home. Let's get home.
Not to add fuel to the fire.
Yeah. Now, whatever occurred, it didn't sound like he made those decisions. Like, let's go. What's going on? It's like, yo, where is he?
No, of course.
Yeah,
once she said, get the gun and come down here, and he did that, you see what type of time he on.
Yeah. So
he on the same shit she on.
So is bringing the gun. What if you level headed and she said that, and you're okay? I don't know if I'm being called to an altercation.
What state was this?
This Las Vegas. This was in Nevada.
That's the open carry state, right?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think it is.
I believe it is an open carry state.
Even if it was open carry, the fact that she bring the gun, that's alerting her to a problem where a gun may be necessary.
Mm-hmm.
So that alone, I think that's okay. If it's an open carry state, okay, yeah, bring.
No, it's not okay because once she says on the phone, "Bring the gun," they say, "Get down here." She calls someone to bring a gun.
Okay, that's true, but
now
that's not illegal.
Look, now the cops are showing up with that frame of mind. This woman called someone to
with
bring
a weapon.
gun.
So yeah, now if that was known, because dude, he seemed like he was prepared. Because they, I don't know how much. He lived next door to the Walmart, nigga.
He shot the guy in the stomach.
Shot the guy in the stomach, and then he got
dead.
He got shot dead. So
and now she's going to jail.
Yep. So another question. Did you have something on?
Wait, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. I mean, I think you pretty much said it. It's like can't always be on that time, man. We gotta be smarter than that. We can't always just feel like shooting a motherfucker because something happened. You don't even know the story. We not gonna win that way.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Nobody won in that situation. Nobody. The wife, the husband, and the guy that got shot in the stomach.
Okay.
And what are they arguing over? Something in Walmart. Who you was in line before me?
Whatever the fuck y'all was arguing over, it was Walmart.
It was
that
Walmart.
shit couldn't have been worth that much.
Exactly.
Something in a box.
Been worth that much.
Was it the last flat screen?
Yeah.
Who knows what it was?
People, your life could change in a matter of 2 seconds, and people just don't have that concept or that way of thinking. Or I seen the picture of the girl. I seen the picture of the wife. They don't care.
Man,
I can tell by the picture of the woman.
What she look like?
Oh, like
She don't care.
the Tom and Jerry, the big
And I can-
lady.
and I can
the-
imagine-
Look like she don't care.
And I can
the big
imagine-
lady on Tom and Jerry, you can never saw her face.
And listen,
Oh, man.
and I can imagine
she was
with
of
the wife
size.
looking like that. The husband didn't care.
And her
It was the
friend.
same type of time.
You know what I'm saying? Look, there's a certain type of person when you about to get into an altercation with,
Mhm.
you can look at them and say, "This motherfucker don't have no regards of
They on
life."
some bullshit.
Period.
Yo, you
This
see that?
motherfucker
You see that
don't
on
care.
social media. Unfortunately, you see that on social media every day.
Yep.
I saw one the other day. I think I forwarded it to y'all. It was a couple of chicks outside the club. They drunk. They screaming on some dude. He's like, "Yo, go ahead, go ahead." Go ahead.
Oh man.
Homie recording is like, "Yo, leave that man alone. Leave that man alone, yo." He was like, I think he was African. Like, leave
Yeah,
that man
she-
alone.
oh,
He's
yeah,
from
she
Africa.
threw
He ain't
that.
from
Yeah.
here, yo. He don't play like y'all play. He don't play by
Mhm.
y'all rules. She threw a full ass
Yeah,
drink
soda,
on this
yeah.
man.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, the punches he was throwing was for a man, not for a woman. Dropped her. She got up,
Kicked her.
dropped her again,
And kicked her in the face.
She stumbled around the parking lot drunk. Like, yo.
Now, see, like, I swear to God, I'm gonna call my boyfriend,
here's the
my
thing.
brother.
So then the two girls with her that was pouring gas on the whole thing the whole time.
Gas up, yeah.
Oh, you gonna hit a woman? Oh, now I said this before on a previous episode.
Mhm.
Yo, y'all got to stop picking and choosing when y'all want to be a female.
Mm-hmm.
You want to be in a dude's face, cursing him out, spitting on him, throwing drinks on him. She threw a drink in his face. You want to be tough. You get hit. You hit a woman? Nah, you don't get to be a woman now. You was a human the whole time.
She got too much.
Now you want to be a woman. And I, of course, never, ever, ever condoning hands on a woman. Never.
Right.
But don't play that game and lead it up to that point and then want to backtrack and be a woman. You
So-
should have been a woman the whole time.
So do you think protecting yourself, is there a line between protecting yourself and I guess retaliation?
Look, you can always protect yourself, but you got to remember, protecting yourself always comes with consequences as well.
Of course.
So protecting yourself once again means using wisdom in how you're going to protect yourself. You
Mhm.
know what I mean? It doesn't
Right.
mean, because I got this gun on me that, anything go on and that, I may feel like my life is in danger or whatever the case may be, but the law may not see it that way. So you just got to just be willing to just deal with whatever consequences that comes with how you're going to protect yourself. You
Yeah,
know
but,
what I
but
mean?
there's no consequences when protecting yourself is just walking away. There's
Exactly.
no consequences when protecting yourself is de-escalating and getting the fuck out of there. No
Right.
consequences other than what public people think. And who the
Mhm.
fuck cares what they think? Oh, you walked away, you're a punk. Yeah, I'll be the punk. Nigga, I'll be the punk that's alive in my house chilling.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they have to de-escalate. Like you're, hey, I don't want to fight. I'm trying to de-escalate. That's a two-way street.
No, but you said protecting
walk
yourself.
away, yeah.
Protecting
Right,
yourself
right.
means that there's a threat upon you.
Right. Like
If there's no
in
threat
the
upon
moment,
you don't need to protect yourself.
in the moment that dude got a drink, he's like, what the fuck? I mean, now he's retaliating, but he's defending himself at the same time.
Right.
Like it's like you gotta. Could be more drinks coming.
But look at the whole time he's like, yo, go ahead.
Yeah,
go
yeah,
ahead.
yeah, that's
Go ahead.
your-
That's de-escalating. I'm trying to, they still,
Yep.
fuck you, nigga. What the fuck you bitch ass nigga. You.
Yep.
Yo, shorty, go ahead. I'm not here. Yo, go ahead. Dude with the phone out. Yo, leave that man alone. leave that man alone.
assaulted
Nah, I
battery.
don't give a fuck. Fuck that nigga. Flash. Okay.
Assault.
Now, that's the
Assault and battery.
That's igniting right there.
Yep.
That's igniting.
Yep.
That's battery.
That's yeah.
Did you
definitely.
know assault is just a person walking up on you?
Yeah.
Somebody do this to you. That's assault.
And
Yeah.
people
The
always
touching,
forget that.
the physical is battery.
People always forget
That's why white
that.
people always be like, he's assaulting me. Like, I didn't do shit to you. They
That's
feel
walking
threatened.
too
They feel
close.
threatened. So it's assault. You know.
Yeah, just walking
And you are
aggressively.
absolutely right.
Hmm.
This is what black people got to keep in mind. Damn near above everything else. The court ain't gonna see it how you saw it.
Never.
Them 12 people sitting in that jury box ain't gonna be like, yo, I was just chilling. This motherfucker was in my face. Jurors are like, what does that mean? They're not gonna see it how you see it. They're not gonna see it how the streets see it.
Right.
Mhm. Definitely.
They're
Because
not gonna see it how the streets see it. Which is the biggest. This is gonna take the conversation somewhere totally different, but that's the biggest farce in the world. The biggest farce in the world, the biggest lie that you've ever been told in the world is that you are being judged by a jury of your peers. Because your peers would understand it the way you understand it.
Mhm.
Your peers would see it exactly how you see it. You know
Mhm.
how many people would walk and get out of jail,
Mhm.
not guilty, or
Mhm.
no charges filed, if your peers were in that fucking jury
Right.
Right,
box?
right.
If 12 motherfuckers that think just like you was in that box, they'd be like, yeah, sometimes you got to punch a motherfucker in the face. You free to go. But they're never your peers.
yeah, the
Yeah.
peers.
They're never your peers.
They gotta change the definition. Either a jury of whatever that is, it can't be your peers because it's not.
You be judged by a jury. That's all it is. Because it's never been, never has there been peers in that jury box.
People the same age, however old you are, they get those people.
Nigga, peers would see it the same way you saw it.
That's why I respond, even with road rage and stuff. I don't respond. I don't honk my horn.
Yeah, I don't.
Like,
I don't do road rage
I'm very rare that I'll do. Or if I honk it, I do like a little tap, honk.
Hey.
But I'm never the one that's like, yo, what you doing? What you do? I mean, I've done it there, but it's very, very rare if it's like I feel like I got to, but I just let all that shit go to road rage. I don't interact because, like I said, I know how far I'm willing to go at that moment. I know what I have, I know what I don't have, but I don't know how far this person is willing to go. I might be willing to go to B. And this motherfucker might be ready to go to F.
Hey, man.
You know what I mean? And I'm like, shit, I ain't prepared for F, nigga. I thought we was just going to go to B, you know what I mean? Yeah. That's why, when you get into people, you got to ask questions now. Like, listen, you got health insurance, you got a family. What's going on here?
You got a family?
Tell me everything you got to lose.
Like, are you trying to go
home?
Right,
me too. All right, you want to go out for a good 5 minutes after that? Everything good? Sure. All right, you know what I mean? But you fighting and going against people that you, like, they don't got shit to lose. They just went home and they found a girlfriend cheating on, and they leaving the house ready to kill somebody, and you don't know that.
You don't know what circumstances they coming out of. You
don't know that, man.
You never know what circumstances anybody outside is going through. That's why you gotta be on some chill shit.
That's why you always gotta assume somebody, if you want to stay safe. I mean, we all had our moments where we don't think about that. We all had our moments where we just like, Then at the end of it, you be like, that was crazy. That was stupid.
Yeah, it wasn't even worth it. I shouldn't even did that.
Yeah, but you just gotta carry yourself like that. Like, I don't know what this person is willing to do, but I always know what I'm willing to do.
It depends. I mean, you know if it's a road rage, that's you taking it there. However you get road rage, you ready to fight. You're mad. That's in you. But if it's because of a fender bender or something like that, if that road rage is coming or if it can be de-escalated and you're trying to take care of business.
You
got a nice ass car, bro. I couldn't see you. Like, that's how I look. I say that because that's how I look at it. When I'm driving the Caddy, or like I got the Maserati now, if I'm driving the Mazzy, somebody cut in front, yo, you got it, bro. Because your shit ain't even worse. Like, I'm literally like looking at other cars like, bro, if I hit you, fam, you won with that piece of shit. Like, you hit me, you can't afford nothing on this car if you hit me. So let me, you got it, fam.
Hey, I got the oldest Benz in Hollywood. I need to see if I can get around some Maseratis or something.
I'm like, you got it.
Hey, man, hit me.
Go ahead, bro.
I'm not getting out the car. I'm not doing all like.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Even if when I got hit from when somebody hit me, I'm more chill as if I hit the person. I'm more so like, yo, you good? You all right? All right, you know what I mean? You got insurance. Like, I'm not one to be all like, or even if it's like when you're both at fault, because if you get into an accident, if that person is not directly hitting you from the back, pause, if he ain't hitting you from the back.
He said pause like
if that ain't what it is, both parties are at fault in the accident.
Right.
They just gonna give one party more percentage of the fault.
Okay.
So something like that happened, I don't get out the car like, yo, what you doing? I just get out the car like, you good? I'm good. Even if they're on one, I'd be like, hey, man, you got insurance? I got insurance. Oh, it's all good, man. Shit happened. I don't got time to figure out who fault it was. Let's just handle it with the insurance, whatever. Unless somebody's really trying to take it there. And a lot of times that don't really happen.
Well, at that point, it's not about the car. It's about you protecting yourself and making sure that you're not in a aggressive, not crazy, aggressively.
Well, in this particular case, the story we talking about, it was clearly we see it was best. It would have been better to de-escalate because now he's dead. He's shot in the stomach. She's in jail. Nobody won. You absolutely right. Nobody won.
Yeah. Okay. So here's the next question because, like I said, society says the man is supposed to be the protector, as if the woman is incapable of protecting anything, which I don't think is true. They can protect the children.
True.
But what are some of the ways that a woman can protect her man? Because we always talking about the man.
Yeah, well, you just said it. You said from the picture you saw she didn't care.
Right.
And you assuming from the picture that we can assume that he didn't care either. So if she knows what type of man she got, she protects him by not calling him down there.
Yeah.
Babe, I'll be an adult. I'll handle it. Like she might call him like, hey, this dude wilding out at Walmart. I might need you to come. That's fine. But he comes down there like, what's going on? Babe, I got it. I just needed you here because maybe I was outnumbered or something like that. You know what I mean? But don't paint the picture that he needs to come down guns blazing.
Yeah.
Right.
So how she can protect him is by knowing if I tell him code red, he coming down here on code red. If I say, babe, just come down here because I don't know what's going on, he's coming down a little more level-headed. That's how you protect your man.
Right.
Or no one went to shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Don't be one of those women that instigate shit.
Protect your man with silence.
Don't be one of those women that instigate the shit then put it on him. Yeah, what the fuck? He right here. Say it. Say it now. Like, shorty, now you hyping that man up against that man.
Right.
Yeah.
I was thinking more along the lines something that's not having to do with danger. Like I was thinking, I said, okay, how can a woman protect her man? What about with like the food that she cooks? Like she's like health wise.
Yeah.
I brought
Always
that up
be health
before,
conscious food. Yeah.
Like or he has a certain proclivity or a habit or something that may be harmful. She looking out.
Keep him out the strip clubs. Yeah.
a strip club proclivity. You know you don't need to go there, but but anything that has his back that's not necessarily about
physical.
Yeah, like him being in danger, but it could be him
like he drink too much or he gambles.
There you go.
She control the finances. Be like, I know you're not good with spending. You know what I mean? I'm gonna protect that. I'm gonna protect us from losing our house. You know how many grandmas had to protect the home from the husband's gambling back in the.
No, that's what it was. You're joking, but that's what it was. That's why when we say back in the day, like we always paint this picture of like men. Well, not we, but there's always been a picture painted of like men kind of just giving their woman power over them. Well, back in the day, husband used to work and then just come home and give her the check.
Yeah.
Like that was like some type of, he didn't know what the fuck he was doing. It basically was like, yo, you run the house, so run the finances too.
Yeah.
Like, I'll go out and make the money. I'll go out and, do things, and I'm gonna be out chopping wood or tending to the crops or whatever, make the money. Here, you run the house, so just take care of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean back then, housewives, there was a
didn't mean that the husband was inept,
right,
or unable to. He just looked at it like that's part of running the house.
Well, yeah, it was
control
like
of the finances.
Housewives, there were more defined roles that weren't. I guess some people switch today, or here's your role as my wife or the wife or whatever you want to call it, and it was more defined roles. Plus, they didn't have internet and TikTok and phones and shit back then, and people were actually managing households and kids and that wasn't a slight to their sense of their independence. That wasn't it wasn't being taken from at that point.
You think that's part of the problem now is that both sides want the same roles?
No, I don't think that they want the same roles. I think there's a sense, the idea of when you get married, you lose your sense of self. That's like pervasive. That seems like that's actually what happens. And I don't think so. If there's balance, if you both have healthy communication, there are those roles that are defined. Not necessarily the traditional roles. You stay in the kitchen, I go out, work outside the house. Establish that's for you, and this is how you build your family. Your family
a lot
life.
of it is unspoken establishing. Like
nowadays, you need to establish.
Some things you do, but some things you just already know. Like you know what I mean. Like if like I say, if you're the one who's doing the cooking. Or if you start cooking, then you kind of just realize that,
you got a thing for this. You good at it. You keep on doing it.
That's what I do. You, the one who just happens to do the laundry all the time, then it's kind of established. Not saying that, that other person won't do the laundry, but this is what you like. This is what you do. You took on this doing the laundry, folding the clothes. You know what I mean?
The problem comes in with the expectations of why didn't you do this or why didn't you do that?
No.
Or yo, you ain't got dinner ready yet? I mean, the disrespect. I'm with these kids all day. You don't know what I gotta go through. And there's a yeah back and forth, and the expectation of you doing something based on this gender thing. Like this is woman's work, or the man is supposed to. I think that is where we're at
The
now.
only thing I feel like I'm supposed to do is take the trash out as a man. Like I'll take the trash out if I'm there. Now if I'm not there and the trash got to get taken out, by all means. But I feel like I was just always like, yo, even growing up,
Keep my hands so I don't forget my point.
yeah, even growing up, it was my responsibility.
Take out the trash. In
So,
your presence, certain things need to be done.
That's why it has to be established. That's why it has to be established. You know why? Because you just said it. Y'all start dating. She cooks all the time. You get in the habit of letting her cook all the time. You in the habit of doing laundry. She gets in the habit of letting you do the laundry. Until one day she doesn't feel like cooking. And it's, why do I always have to cook? And it's like, yo, you always been cooking. You've been cooking
Why
all the
do
time.
I always
Or
have
it's
to?
like, yo, why I always got to do laundry? Well, you always been doing the laundry. Because it's never been established. So now you took it upon yourself to just assume that person always does that job.
Yeah.
You took it upon yourself to go, that person always does that job. But one day they don't want to do that job. Or one day they get tired of doing that job. But if it's established, hey, I'll do the majority of the cooking. Sometimes I'm not going to feel like doing it. All right, but when you won't feel like doing it, let me know. I got you. Or when you don't feel like doing it, yo, that'll be date night. That'll be, so you want to cook, what, 2-3 nights a week? All right, so bet. So Fridays and Saturdays, I'll cook Friday, Saturdays, date night.
Yeah.
Then you establish it. So now there's never a problem of, your parents were at the show this weekend. Your parents were at the show Sunday. When a guy proposed to his wife, by the way. I put it up on my social media. It went crazy. So homie hit me that Saturday. Hey, I want to propose. I said, bet, I'll set it all up. Just follow my lead, right? But I say that to say your parents were at the show. And your parents have been married for 55 years, because I was talking to them during the show. And I said to your moms, I said, the most important thing, correct me if I'm wrong, communication. She said, absolutely. I said, you have to have, I was talking to the room. I said, you guys have to, whoever's in here with their person, you got to know that you have to communicate. You have to communicate. You have to have the difficult conversation also. The longer you put off having that difficult conversation, it doesn't get easier to have, it gets harder to have.
Right.
Because now time has elapsed in between the time you should have had the conversation and you haven't it. Your mom said, absolutely. I said, Mom, secondly, this is just me speaking for me. I said, secondly, I believe honesty, the second most important thing. Because if you can't be honest with your mate, you can't be honest with anybody. If you can't be honest with the person you're supposed to be, you vowed to go through the rest of your life with, hand in hand, you can't be honest with them, you ain't gonna be honest with nobody else.
Right.
So it gotta be honesty. Your mother said, absolutely right.
Right.
I said, and third, most importantly, I believe lots of fucking. Room exploded. Your mom said, they was like, what's she say now? What's she say now? Son, I had a great time. I always love when they come to the shows. But yeah, she was like, yo, you on point. With those, she was like, those, you on point.
She didn't want to give my dad hope? Is that what you're saying?
Hilarious.
30 years ago, she probably would say, yeah, absolutely.
55 years, man, they doing something right. I told the room, I said, this is my favorite couple in the world. I told the room, I said, listen, my father's passed. In my mind, my mother and my father are still married. In my mind. I said, but since my father's not here, my favorite couple is this couple right here. I was like, there's Joe Fox's parents, 55 years of marriage. They gave him a round of applause. And then she started talking. I was like, yeah. People leaving at the end of the show like, yo, that was real, man. Communication, bro. You right, bro. Like, all right, I'm on to something.
And you know what? And the communication is key, but even more than that is the understanding thing.
Whoa. Can I stop you right there? Because
Okay,
I said that.
Okay.
I said that. And then a girl at the end of the show said, I agree with communication, but it's also understanding. And I said, I meant in a basket. Communication is the biggest thing in the basket, but it's communication that you're gonna understand.
That's the head.
It's communication,
bullet points.
right? It's communication, but it's accountability that goes along with it. It's communication with not arguing, but listening. It's communication. When I say communication, that's the overall thing, but there's many factors that go into it.
Yeah, and it's
so you're right. Understanding is a big part of that.
You know, and I think that's probably the biggest. You can't really get understanding without those bullet points underneath there. So you really can't get, especially the communication. So the other part of this, and we can put a button on to move on. But has anybody ever had their woman, past or present, get them into trouble for whatever reason? They was wilding or whatever. They made a bad decision.
On the
Yeah, because it's kind of goes. It still kind of ties into the protection thing.
Right.
It's like you gotta swoop in to protect. You either inconvenience, harmed, or damages because of it. And if that has happened, has that ever been a deal breaker?
My woman, I've never really been with anybody that kind of got me in trouble, but I've been put in situations to where I had to have that conversation like, yo, I appreciate the fire in you and what you're willing to do, but we have to be smarter about how we handle it. You know what I'm saying? Because you now put me in a situation, you know what I mean, to where
Right.
I was gonna have to fight. Or do
Okay,
something.
okay, it was that okay?
Yeah, and but I understood it, but I was still like, yo, we got to be smarter. We was in Vegas, and car cut me off. Didn't really cut me off, but it was like just not really moving and kind of cut me off or pulled in front of me, then pumped their brakes, and I damn near hit the car. So I pulled to the side, and Ivy's like, yo, like, what are you doing? It was a gay Asian guy, and he was like, you shut the fuck up and go back to Africa, you monkeys. And before mind you, it was a gay Asian that said this.
Wow, a Gaysian.
So mind you, I was in a new car at the time. We had just got this car at the time, so still trying to figure shit out. But before I could put the car in park, and we're on the resort property in like the parking garage. Before I could put the car in park, she out the car. She out the car in the window.
Whoa!
Wow.
And so now I get out. I finally make it out the car after fumbling with how the fuck you put this in park. I don't know if the park is here or the side. So finally, by the time I get out the car and walking around, he drives. He hurries up and like sees me. Then he goes off. So now I'm like, so she gets in the car, and she's on fire at this point. So now follow him.
Oh wow!
But now I'm on that time at this point in time too.
Okay.
I'm like, yeah. So now we follow him. She's like, run the car into his car. I'm like, no, we're not about to do that. We're not about to do that. So I'm following him all through the Vegas. You know what I mean? And,
Damn.
And then eventually he ended up making a quick turn and he got away. And then now she done got scratch on the face. And mind you, it's New Year's Eve. It was like New Year's Eve. So I'm ready to have a good time with him, about ready to gamble and everything. So she gets in the car, call the cops, whatever, because we got the license plate number. But I'm like, listen, I admire your fiery
Your spunk,
response,
tenacity,
to that situation. Because I would have been ready to throw down myself. I said, but listen, don't ever get out the car before I get out the car. You follow my lead in a situation like that. I said, because now it's not only you versus him, it's you versus a Subaru. So while you in that window doing all that and then he driving off, you could have easily got ran over. You could have easily, that vehicle could have killed you. And on top of that, you don't know what he had in his car. Mind you, he was a gay Asian. We don't have no problem with gay people or Asian people. So the chance of him having something probably wouldn't have been as high. You know what I mean? He probably would have pulled out a dildo.
Pepper spray or something.
or a samurai sword. You don't know.
But my thing is, and I'm just joking to the gay people and get serious. But I really had to be like, yo, like you cannot do that. And we had to have a real conversation about that. But then it also showed me that I got a rider. Yeah. I got somebody that ain't about to let no shit pop off, which makes you feel good. So I know if there's ever a time I'm in a situation, somebody hating or something going on, and 2 or 3 niggas trying to jump me, I at least know, and she with me, that she gonna fight with me. And you don't want that, but at least you know that you got somebody that's down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, for that. But you still gotta have those conversations. Just like with anything. Like, hey, I love that, but just like with anything, somebody playing sports and they you're like, yo, I like the aggressiveness you got, but let's tame it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, let's not put us in a situation where one of us is harmed or even, you know, you know.
Plus, your woman has to know, like, so my example, my story, nothing nowhere near that. I'm out, shorty has to date back east. Super dope, liked her a lot. We in a restaurant one night, and you know how something wrong with the order. I'm about to tell this bitch, hey yo, hold up. You ain't gotta do all that. But I told her that. Let me tell you something. You don't have to do that, number one, because this person works for tips. Like, we don't want to ruin their night. That young lady has to work the whole night. She probably been on her feet. I'm looking at bigger picture. She probably been on her feet all day. Probably working and paying away from school, whatever. We don't know what she messed the order up. Okay, it's not the end of the world. Yo, we sitting here in this fly-ass restaurant. She's working for us, essentially. It's okay. It ain't that bad. Yeah. She's going to fix it once we bring it to her attention. Number two, you don't got to act like that because I'm here. I will take care of it. So you don't even got to be on something like, I'm going to tell her, just bring it to my attention, babe. I told her that I got it. When she come back, I got it. I like that. I like a chick that's like, yo, listen. And I don't know, ladies, y'all tell me what y'all call it or whatever. I like when my woman is, I'll let my man handle it. There's an issue, I bring it to his attention. Right. Babe, this is what happened. Even with the order, I got it. We go into the car, anything, that shit right there. Yo, go back to Africa, you monkeys. Oh shit, you heard that, babe? I got it. You know what I'm saying? Don't, like you said, don't get out the car, put yourself in danger. Yeah. What if he would have shot? Bang, you jump out, bang, he just drive off. And I don't get the license plate. Now I'm on the side of the road with you on my arms like, no. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, it's real.
Like, I like for my woman to go, yo, you the man, here's this. This is the issue. You handle it.
Fall back on the aggression.
Yeah, but and further your point, you said, has anybody ever gotten you in trouble? I never got in trouble because, and you said, is that a
deal breaker? Okay,
it's not a deal breaker. Yeah, but if I see that you're the type of woman that will put me in some shit, if I've been around you enough to know, that is a deal breaker. Yo, I can't go out with her because she's liable to yell at a car full of cholos leaving a radio game. Right. And I'm like, yo, I just want to see the game. Like, why you do that? You know what I'm saying?
Put you in that's dangerous to have an unruly.
Babe, get them. Like, hold up, yo, I'm by myself. It's me and you and 20 motherfuckers. Like,
don't charge up your man, but put a battery in his back.
That would be a deal breaker.
But the thing what happens is you have some women that are being used to doing things by themselves for so long. You know,
that's no excuse, but go ahead.
No, well, it's not an excuse, but it's the reality.
I got you.
It's the reality of the situation. Like, hey, I've been getting my car washed by myself this whole time. I've been dealing with aggressive people by myself this whole time. I've been single for all this time. It's been years since I had a man or a husband or a boyfriend to protect me. I've always done my own protecting.
But just because it has always worked for you, it worked for you up until this point, doesn't mean it works.
Right.
Just because babe, it's worked. That shit's worked for this amount of time that you've been single. That don't mean it worked.
Yeah.
Right.
That's why you have to have that. That's why you have to have that conversation,
communication,
and be like, "Listen, I know you've been used to this, but now, we have to, and it go both ways."
That's like when we had Lulu on that time, and she was like, "Yeah, I'm tough," and everybody, dudes look at me like, "Yo, she kind of rough around the edges," but I want to be soft. She's like, "I want a man in my life so I can be soft and be like, yo, no, you do it, you the man, you just be my man. I'll defer to you." Yeah, but that's what it is. They got to be this. They got to be, because they don't have the person, the partner. Once you get the partner, yo, shorty, you could be easy now. Yeah, your man got it.
Yeah, I think sometimes women, they don't know how they can know or feel safe that, hey, if there is some sort of a problem, whether it be a physical altercation or if it's a problem that they need to, I don't know, I guess be I'm not gonna say save from, but they need the man to address in the way that a man can address that problem. Sometimes
you just gotta let them know, man. Like,
or sometimes they just try you. They're like, let me see what this motherfucker gonna do in this situation.
Like, after I had that conversation,
which is a mistake.
After I had those conversations, I didn't have to have that anymore because she saw the seriousness where I was just like, yo, is as a man, you know, like you're a woman, you're an attractive woman, so you know, some things may not happen to you like it would happen to me. Like people may not test you as much as when it comes to me. You know what I'm saying? But you know, like you just gotta. That's what you gotta do, man. Like I was sending videos of how like of extreme shits just off the altercations with couples.
Shits.
Like, see,
Mhm.
you know what? You know what I mean. But after after you had that conversation, it should change. If it don't, then it's an
Right,
issue.
right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's vice versa, bro. There's some men out here.
Oh, absolutely.
They be with their chick, and then the man is the extreme, and it's just like, hey, babe, like,
Calm down.
like, you know what I mean,
Like
like
the dude that shot the guy in what was it, Virginia? Remember that?
with the tattoo.
I think
Yeah,
we talked about it.
Yeah,
The
like,
girl-
hey, I like your tattoo. And,
White boy outside with his skateboard, just
Yeah,
chilling on the
yeah,
sidewalk.
that-
Girl come out like CVS or whatever. Halter top, low cut jeans, so he see the tattoo on the back. Hey, I like your tattoos. I like your artwork or whatever. She turns around like, thank you. I got it done. Whatever. He turns, yeah, I like the homie across the street in the car. Gets out the car with the pistol. The pistol.
Oh,
don't
yeah.
ask no questions.
Don't ask no questions. Walk up, yo, what the fuck you talk? Smacks him with the gun first, and homie like
Pistol
tries to
whip.
grab the gun, pulls it back, popped him right there.
Oh yeah, that's a insecure person.
They jump in the car together and ride off. So now he's in jail for life.
Mhm.
So guess what, bro? You know how many compliments she gonna get on that tattoo now? You shot him because he was talking to your girl. So now,
Every day.
you think now you in jail for life? You think nobody gonna see that tattoo?
We can be
Right.
complimenting it every day. Every time
You gonna get tattoos? She gonna get compliments all day, every day now.
Big Trent in the building.
It's just a matter of
Intern, yo, thank you, my friend, my man.
Yeah.
What up?
what's
What up?
So okay, so moving on.
Fox got topics today. I love
Hey.
it. Fox got topics.
Hey, you got topics
Wait, I have a
today.
question.
What's up?
We'll get to your topic.
You have a question?
This is work related. I have a question. Yeah.
Work related.
So you said, and maybe you answered it already, but last week we said we had Alicia Cooper on, and you know every episode we end with, so what you got coming up this weekend? What you got coming up this weekend? And I said, what you got coming up this weekend? You was like, yo, I'm just here. But a couple days earlier, I had texted you, hey Fox, would you like to do the Dallas gig, or is it too short notice? You said too short notice,
Right.
but then you said you didn't have any gigs this weekend, so I'm like, well, I thought he was working, that's why it was too short notice.
that wasn't why.
Okay.
Yeah, that wasn't why. It was too
It
short.
wasn't too short notice. Wasn't why?
The fact that I wasn't working, like I didn't have a gig. That wasn't why. It's just, I was like, which one was it? Like I am available. It was too short to the ticket price was
Okay,
to get it.
and I knew you was gonna say that.
Yeah.
I knew you was gonna say
So
that.
that's what that was.
But here's the thing, and because I've done it before, so I was like, I'm on the plane, like, well, if he said it's too short notice, I thought he had a gig this weekend, and then I said, okay, maybe he thought the ticket was too expensive, but then I'm like, Joe Fox know me, he could have just been like, yo, bro, can you cover the ticket because it's too short notice, it's last minute, which I've done before. So I was like, I don't get it. Okay. I was like, well, I'll ask him Tuesday.
oh well, that's what it was. You were right.
It was too
Okay,
soon.
so why didn't you just say, can you cover the ticket?
Oh, I didn't. I wasn't even thinking like that at that time. I just wasn't thinking that.
Okay. All right. What's the topic?
Oh, this one's kind of fun. So,
They've all been fun, Joe.
well, this one is this is about what we do as entertainers.
Okay.
So, Black Panther 3 is coming out.
Yeah,
Ryan Coogler and the whole Marvel squad. They have a new Black Panther character, the son of King T'Challa, whatever. The son that was in some of the early movies. They cast him, and it wasn't Damson Idris. And I guess that was the hope, the talk of the town. You saw the pictures and memes. We want Damson for Black Panther.
Don't hardly ever
So-
work
Is it
out
Damon
like that.
Idris?
Damson
Damson Okay.
Idris is his name. He played Franklin Saint on Snowfall. So anyway, popular actors. He didn't get that part. They gave it to somebody else. I see a meme. This guy said, "Man, I'm tired of these British actors taking parts away from black actors. Mind you, I don't think this dude's an actor anyway. So I'm like, why do you give a fuck? But I understand the argument a little bit. So I'm thinking, is that really a...
Well, hold up. So first of all, if he's tired of British actors getting it, then he didn't want Damson to get it either because he's a British actor also. So that's weird.
Exactly. So I'm like, is this dude even a...
Secondly, from what I know, from what I think I know, people wanted Damson to be the new Black Panther. They wanted him to be the new T'Challa.
To take the actual role.
This kid is playing his son.
Right.
So there's still no Black Panther. Last movie was the sister. She wore the suit. She wasn't T'Challa. Yeah.
Right.
This new one, I think the son's gonna wear the suit.
But it's a different person.
T'Challa.
Right.
So they're gonna keep the movie, the concept, the franchise moving
with the Black Panther
without Black Panther. This is all scrambling to be like, who can we put in the suit? I don't think there's gonna be another Black Panther. There's gonna be this person wears the suit this time, this one person wears the suit this time.
Well, I think that was the argument. Can you, if there was a recast, can you put Damson as T'Challa, the same character that Chadwick Boseman played? And I think that it was like, we don't want to recast it. Is it possible for him to be the son? Is he of the appropriate age, build, or whatever?
Can Damson be the son?
Yeah, I think that.
Nah, them niggas is like 2 years apart.
Right. So it's like, why was that even an issue for this dude to say, I don't like the fact that they cast him in this part?
Well, first of all, this is a random dude on social media. Was it not? So let's not get into what random motherfuckers on social media.
Okay, well, whoever that guy was, he brought up that was his issue of why he's not going to watch the film, because a British actor,
and I bet you he will.
Probably. I mean, that's not going to hold me back. I want to see the film because of the whole story. I don't really care about who's cast, but it does bring up a thought. Like, it's nuanced there. Like, okay, I don't really. Whoever's the best person for the part doesn't really matter who you think is the better actor, because that's always coming up in these arguments. Are British Black actors better than Black American actors?
Can I tell y'all a story?
I don't think that should be the question, but go ahead.
Can I tell y'all a story? So, 1998, 99.
99.
I'm an open mic comedian. I'm scrambling for spots. I do an interview with like a local Black newspaper. They know if people find out Chris Rock's brother is doing stand up, we could get him for an interview. There's a story there. A story to them because of just who I was tied to. You know what I'm saying? So I do an interview, and the guy asks me, 5 years from now, where you want to be, and 10 years from now, where can we? What do you think? And I'm just telling him, I'm gonna do movies, I'm gonna do TV shows, all this. What's your dream movie? What's the movie you want to do? And I said in this interview, I would love to do the Black Panther movie. 98, 99. I would love to do the Black Panther movie. One of my favorite comic books growing up. I would just love to do that. That would be so crazy. I just think that would be like the biggest movie in the world for Black people to just see that character brought to life. Oh my God, I hope you get it one day. It's an amazing thing. About 2-3 years later, I got management at the time. What's your dream role? Y'all would love to do Black Panther movie, right? Wow, didn't see. I did not see you saying it. I thought he was gonna say something for the Times or whatever. Nah, I'm gonna bring that comic book to life. That'd be so dope. About 2005, I'm like talking with my friends. Yo, we saw the interview and you said the Black Panther thing. What do you now? My friends like, so now you in the business. Like, what are you doing to try to make that happen? Bro, I just said it in an interview. I don't really have any ties to the networks or the studios or like that. Man, you should just write that shit yourself. I wrote maybe 50 pages. And the story was a family is on safari in Africa. They're from America. A family is on safari in Africa. Mother and father, 2 brothers. The the baby brother wanders off like in the safari, like, oh shit, sees something like an animal, follows it into the bushes, sees like a little whatever, something harmless. You know how those leopards and lions and tigers are in the grass and you can't see them. They're the same color as the grass. You can't see them. Fucking panther jumps out, mauls this kid, mauls him. Doesn't kill him. He's near death. They take him back to the village where they started the safari at. There's a old lady, like a witch doctor. They have this substance in the soil that they have used for years that makes them look young. The lady's like 99 years old, but she looks like she's 50. The head tribesmen look like, they all beautiful black people that look like just ripped and just gorgeous, but they 60, 70 years old. It's this stuff in the ground that they use. She takes it out of the ground and says she can heal the boy and puts it in all of the cuts and all the scrapes, and he's bleeding. And it's this color. Royal blue is my favorite color. It's always been royal blue. Royal blue is my favorite color. They put this stuff in the boy and it seeps into all his wounds and heals him. And she says, he is now of this soil. He can leave one day, but he will have to return to this soil to protect this soil. That's like the witch doctor's, prophecy. He can go back to America. He'll be fine, but he has to return to this soil to protect this soil. Fast forward, he's a young man in America. The white man finds out about the soil. It's power. Of course, they don't want it. They don't want to share it. They want it. So now the attack on Africa is happening. Then we got to get that. We need all that soil. We want to use it all. One of the tribes people has to go to America to find the boy to come back and protect the soil. He is the Black Panther. That was my story. I was like, yo, I think it's pretty dope. Nothing ever happened. I had pages, let my friends read, like, yo, son, you got to write this movie, son. I didn't, I don't know nobody. I'm trying to get on in the game, like, you know what I'm saying? But I never forgot it. Years and years and years later, I found out, they working on the Black Panther movie. I'm like, oh shit, that's crazy. That's who? Ryan Coogler? Who? Michael B. Jordan? Like, that's dope as fuck, yo. I'm telling anybody, listen, yo, I remember I had that idea. My boy's like, yo, son, remember you had that movie? They do the movie. What was it called? Vibranium. Same fucking color. I was like, oh shit. It was the same. It was not the same thing, but it was like, it was this something in the soil that was like the thing that was a benefit.
The mineral.
Like the mineral. I was like, oh shit, that's crazy. So I say all that to say, I root for that fucking franchise. I've loved it since I was a kid. Had stacks of Black Panther comic books as a kid. I just want to see the movies, man. I don't get into who got the role, who got the part, who should get it. If I was going to get into an argument about who should get the role, I would say it's me. But I'm not mad at no actor, no black actor, wherever they from.
Right.
Yeah, if they're right for the part. I do think that there's something to be said, not on the actor at all. The actor is just there to serve the story. I don't like it when people, they find out where they're from and here's the character. Well, you just took that from another black actor. I think that's a little crazy, but I do also think it's weird when here's the story like Martin Luther King, Selma, or I think there was another Bass Reeves, and they get an actor that's not from here to play the part, and the movie doesn't resonate. And I think there's
with who? Doesn't resonate with who?
With the people. Like with black people. Like if you want black people to see it, we want to see ourselves on the screen to portray these parts. And I think sometimes there's value in putting someone who's from here in that film. There's great actors that are qualified to do it. And when they don't, I think sometimes it doesn't resonate with us as much. Like when Cynthia Erivo played Harriet Tubman, I don't think that
I wasn't
resonated.
I wasn't for that one.
I personally, I didn't even see it.
I didn't see it.
I saw it on the plane.
I heard it was cool. Okay, but I don't think it resonated the way it could have if
a black girl from down south.
There you go. At least somebody that's from here that maybe.
Okay, wait, hold up. So much to cover right there. Yeah. First of all, number one, first and foremost, we all entertainers.
Right,
we all in this business.
Right.
Nobody, I want everybody to hear this. nobody is taking work from anybody else.
True.
Nobody has ever taken a job from somebody else. There is a movie that's written, and there's characters in it, and they cast all the characters. And if you go to an audition, we've all been in auditions, you get off that elevator, it's 90 motherfuckers reading for one role.
You don't know where they're
right?
from.
They're gonna cast the person that they think. Sometimes they're gonna cast the person that they think best brings this character to life.
There it is.
If it's me, nobody took from anybody. We all gave our rendition of that character, and they're gonna go, that guy was the best rendition of the character. Right. Now, hold up. There are instances where people get cast because they're rappers, or and they have a fucking #1 album out, or they get cast because the director's a friend of this and that. That's the bullshit politics of the industry. I'm not talking about the bullshit politics of the industry. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the process of auditioning. In that process, nobody has ever taken anything from anybody else.
Bam.
It's a room full of people reading for one part. And they go, process of elimination, this is the person we think is the best person for the role.
But unfortunately, there is more politics in the business than what we would like to have and see the higher you get in the business.
But as actors,
how is it more bullshit the higher you get in the business?
Because that's when you start having agents and managements that's like, yo, I don't want your client. I want this client. Or, you know what I mean? It starts to get between, you know, other things. Like maybe they don't like this client for whatever reason. So now the network is like, okay, well, the director doesn't like this particular actor who we wanted for the film.
I don't think that's higher, though. I don't think that's higher. When you get higher, you get offer only. Like Denzel ain't going up against nobody for nothing. That's higher. Well, Denzel walks in, they go, yo, they want to pay you $20 million to this movie. He reads the script and says, I'll do it.
They're not gonna, when I say higher, it could be, yo, we want Tom Cruise. Well, I want Ben Affleck. Well, I don't like Ben Affleck because I have a personal issue with Ben Affleck. I'm the director. I have a personal issue with Ben Affleck. You know what I mean? So then, if something like that then happens, then it will go to, say, a Tom Cruise or whatever the case.
Or they say, well, then you're out as the director.
Or they could say that as well.
Right.
But
creative differences or something.
Yeah, like that. The director ain't gonna fucking gangster the studio.
But you know when there's different tides, when you know what I mean, it could be. I think it's more politics and then you know the higher you get in the business and just.
I think
when you auditioning for guest stars and stuff like that, okay, maybe certain sitcoms or whatever. I know one chick who booked the role on a network TV show, booked it. He booked, did rehearsal, dress rehearsal, all the rehearsal, all that shit, and then the day it was time to shoot, they switched her out for somebody else.
But again,
that was because this person, they was just like, we think she might be better because her following, and she was buzzing a little bit more. But so they still paid that person for the pilot. They still paid her for her day.
Right.
But they swapped her out
for somebody who had
somebody else.
Well, I'll tell you this.
This is not every time.
No. This is a true story. This is a true story. This is an absolutely true story. I should have saved this for the Patreon. We shooting the pilot for all of us. Remember, I'm in New York. I get the phone call, yo, the show I come out for the audition I go back home after I get the part. I don't got to be here. I'm going back home. Yo, we start shooting on this day. I fly back out. First day of rehearsal, we on set. There's a young lady, not gonna say her name, not gonna say what. Well, there's a young lady that's one of the castmates. I'm new. Remember me? I'm the only nigga on the show that you haven't seen on TV before. Kamani was in Daddy Daycare. El Ray was in Players Club.
Everybody's vets.
Everybody vets. I'm this new nigga from the stoop in Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn that fucking got this role. So I'm on set. I say that to say I never went to my green room. I'm like, I'm watching everything.
Mm-hmm.
I'm watching what the directors do. I'm watching what the fucking ADs do.
Mhm.
I'm watching everybody. I want to
Soaking
learn
up
all
the
this
game.
shit.
Mm-hmm.
I never went to my dressing room. Yo, we breaking for lunch. I'll sit right here and eat lunch and learn what the fucking dude doing up there.
Mhm.
Why is that guy painting that? I want to know all this shit.
Mm-hmm.
I say that to say I'm watching everybody's rehearsal. Scenes I'm not in, I'm watching. Action. Got the script in my hand. Yo, she not saying the line right. Yo, she not.
Mm.
But I don't know nobody, so I'm keeping this shit in my Yo, let's try it again. Director, yo, sweetheart, can you do that? I'm like, see, he peeping it. She not. Try it again. Take 7. Yo, she not hitting this line. You supposed to, okay, but I don't know nobody, so I ain't saying shit. Leave, go home for the day. How was rehearsal? Yo, check it. This girl, I don't know, man. She not knocking this shit out the park. And I need this shit to get knocked out the park because I need this shit to get picked up.
Mm-hmm.
Next day on set, I'm watching everything. They pulling her to the side. Listen, we need this. Yo, she ain't bringing it,
She
bro.
ain't coming with it.
She ain't bringing it.
Mm-hmm.
That's Monday and Tuesday. Wednesday, they say, yo, don't come in tomorrow. We're recasting. I'm nervous like a motherfucker.
They're telling you don't come in.
They tell everybody.
Oh, tell
They tell
everybody.
everybody. They call everybody at home. Yo, don't come in tomorrow. We recasting. And you know how TV work. TV is, they want to fuck with your nerves. We recasting. Don't come in tomorrow. So now they want you to be in the house like, oh, they recasting me? Oh, shit. But I'm like, hey, listen, nigga. I'm from Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn. If I got to go back home tomorrow, ain't nothing to go back home tomorrow. This all new to me anyway.
Right.
So I sleep like a baby. Get to the set next day. Everybody, yo, nigga, I was up all night. Was you nervous? Because they said they recasting, but they didn't say it. I wasn't worried.
Right.
Because I know one thing, I'm comfortable where I'm from.
Mm-hmm.
2, I've been watching this chick fuck up all week. I think it's her.
I think it's her.
Yo, we get on set. New girl walks out. I'm like, I knew it.
Dang. She was slamming.
She just wasn't. And she was dope. New girl was dope as fuck.
Yeah.
And I was like, I saw that shit, but I couldn't tell nobody because I didn't know nobody.
Yeah.
But I saw it.
Yeah. I mean,
That's not politics. I say all that to say that's not the politics and bullshit. That's, yo, we trying to get this shit right.
Well,
And she's not helping us.
Well,
That's
it would have been
absolute fact.
it would have been politics if, first of all, the politics may have came, because we have to look at it from a different perspective. The politics may have came with her ass even being there in the first place. Because if she couldn't get it right, then what made you think, this is just us talking, it's that she got it right in the goddamn audition. You know what I mean? So the politics part could have been, yo, this is my client.
Slide her in.
This is my whatever.
But in this business, I have seen millions of times, I'm sure y'all have seen it as well. Motherfuckers play good in practice. They don't play good when the game time.
Man, that's true. And that's why
I've seen comic after comic after comic on showcases. I know this dude is a beast. No, I know this dude is dope. Beast is people, I'm gonna stop using that word because people use it too much. I know this dude's funny. I've seen him be funny several times.
Right.
Now on the showcase, it's
nerves.
I'm like, yo, what the fuck happened?
Right.
The lights was on. If I'm a pat myself on the back, one thing I love about being Tony Rock, nigga, I play better when the lights are on.
Yeah.
Nigga, did you hear what?
Ain't no pressure, especially when you
I
book
play
a role.
Yo,
oh yeah,
the
because now
lights
you
was
know.
on and Shorty was not playing.
Yo,
And
sometimes
they was like,
people
time out, sub out.
They don't know what it feels like when the lights on them. I like what Felicia Rashad said. It was some short on YouTube. She was talking about nerves and okay, it's on and the lights on. She just said, perform to the light. I was like, shit, that shit is deep. I mean, it's like whatever environment you on, it's like the crowd disappears. You already know what you know. Just perform to the light. And I was like, that's
like Tip was when Tip did American Gangster. Remember Tip was in American Gangster.
That's right. Yeah.
Played Frank Lucas's nephew.
One of the
baseball
nephews.
prospect. The baseball prospect, right? Said he was on set, nervous as shit, every day, all day. His big scene with Denzel coming up. Denzel's sitting there chilling, like, what's wrong with you? Man, it's you, man. I'm nervous. I'm in the cell with you. I'm in the scene with you. I'm going to get it right. And, you nervous? What you nervous for? If they thought you couldn't do it, you wouldn't be here.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, They're not
People
gonna let
forget.
you ruin the fucking movie, bro. This is a $100 million movie. They're not gonna let you ruin it.
They're gonna let you.
If they didn't think you could do it, you wouldn't be here.
Yeah.
Bro, you beat people out for this role. You read up for the part. If they didn't think you could do it, you wouldn't be here. Relax.
Yeah, I just think the politics are there, but I think it has nothing to do with the quality of your acting.
The politics never has anything to do with the quality of your acting.
But sometimes, like what Rock, what you were saying is like, oh, nobody took your part. You're right. Like another actor didn't take another actor's part. It's these people, the deciders, that are making decisions that it may result in you being cast for a specific reason for the production.
Yeah,
not to say they traded you out for a worse actor.
Right.
I'm not saying that at all. If that happens, it's not because of what you did.
Right. Yeah.
And it's another thing, like it could be some you want to keep it real? It could be some real personal shit. I truly believe. Look, I truly believe. And yo, cut this clip. Clip this. I truly believe that I have missed out on auditions since the Oscar shit. I truly believe there's casting directors that's like, yo, that nigga wilded out. He cursed Will Smith out. He called Jada a bitch. I can't fucking bring that motherfucker in here. I got a relationship with them motherfuckers. I truly believe that. There's been a certain number of projects that I'm like, yo, I want to get in on that. And I didn't get in on it. And I'm like, for what reason would I not even get an audition? I think motherfuckers got relationships with other people. And they're like, yo, damn, we can't bring Tone in because we don't want to ruin our relationship with this industry's all about who's bigger.
Right,
So if this nigga's bigger and I'm yelling, fuck this nigga, they want to be in business with the nigga that's bigger. They don't want to be in business with the nigga that's like, he's actually has a point. He's right. He should say that. They don't want to fuck up that relationship in lieu of this relationship.
Well, what is a role that you think that you lost out on or didn't get it?
I didn't lose any role.
Oh, okay.
I never lost a role.
I'll rephrase.
An audition. There's several auditions I see that they're casting whatever, and I'm like, yo, I want to get in on that.
Okay, that's
and
what
for
I'm.
some
That's
reason,
what I was
I
asking.
can't get in on it. It's like, oh, they're not seeing people anymore.
Which one of those?
I would have to. I'll check and get back to you. I don't know. I don't have it in my phone right now.
Okay,
But I know that there's stuff that's been casted, and I'm like, I didn't get.
Okay.
And I'll go like, who's the casting director? It's so and so. Okay, what did she cast? Oh, she casted that. So there might be a relationship there. I could be wrong. I could be 100% wrong.
No.
But there's something to be
Somebody
said
watching
about
this right
that.
now, like, yo, nigga, you full of shit, and I might be full of shit. But she casted that, and I said that, and she's down with them, and I'm saying fuck them. So maybe I shouldn't have him in on this thing. You know what I'm saying?
The enemy of my friend is my enemy too.
For us to be in this business and don't think that politics plays a heavy part in every aspect of anything that you do.
Oh yeah.
And in this business of Hollywood, it's all politics before it's talent. That's just what it is. Not saying that they're not picking talented people, but it's still politics. Yeah, because it gets personal. Everybody don't like everybody in this business. Very true. So
everybody don't like everybody in any business.
Right. So it's like, yo, hey, I want this person. I don't like him. When I was directing him for that movie, he was an asshole. I don't like him, but this is who we want. Well, count me out as a director, but we really want you to direct it. Well, then you can't get him.
He goes, I go.
And this is the type of shit that goes on in the business.
Yeah, but it definitely goes on, but you have to have a certain level of, talent or gift. That does propel you.
But you got to remember,
you got to release all that. Like you done your part as an actor.
Yeah, of course. We're saying two different things. Yeah, you can't let it bother you. You just got to be like, all right, well, I'm going to audition for something else, and whatever. But that's just how it goes, man. Because what you got to remember, once you get, everybody is good when everybody is good. Why are they picking this person over this person? You know what I'm saying? What made them choose that? There's a lot of times where you'd be like, yo, I was up for this role. When you hear people, I was up for this role, but for some reason, I didn't get that role.
You know what I think? I think sometimes they didn't get the person that they really wanted because they didn't want to do it, and now they have to find somebody, and that's when the politics really
I've had
begin.
nigga. What I've had? You know how many phone calls I get?
It's like
One time, and it was one I remember. It was a movie. It was a comedy. They wanted JB Smooth, and JB didn't want to do it. Kudos to JB Smooth for being so rich that he could say, "I don't want to do a movie." Like I was like, nigga, I'm baffled. I don't think I'll ever have that much money, especially if it's a fire script. I don't care how much money I got. If it's a fire script, I'm like, I'm gonna be like Kev. Kev say yes to everything. Kev just go. They hand him 10 scripts. He go, yep. But they wanted JB. He said no, I don't want to do it. They upped his money. He said no, I don't want to do it. Then it was like, who can we get? And then I got a call like, yo, listen, would you be willing to read for this part? They wanted JB originally, and I found out how much money they was paying They was willing to pay JB.
Before the phone call?
Do a little bit of,
the sleuthing.
Little bit of detective work. I found out they was going to give JB what? So I got to get at least, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, bet. Let's do it. And they started, reaching out to other people. And they was like, nah, sorry, they're going to go with so-and-so. And they gave it to that cat. I forgot his name. He's funny dude. But I was like, that's crazy. They just handed that shit to him because JB said no.
Yeah, sometimes they need to get it done, and then they it's like the referral or whoever they think here's our options. Either one of these or any of these can get the job done for us. But
did y'all ever watch Entourage on HBO?
I loved it.
No, I never got into that, but I heard
that's my favorite. That's one of my favorite series. That's my favorite HBO series. And you saw and that shit to me is it's loosely based off of Mark Wahlberg, but a lot of those stories in there I believe are actually happened and 100% true. Where you can see how people fuck up their relationships and fuck up this opportunity based off of this and based off of that. And at the end of the day, it's really all high school shit. It's really all all these top execs know everybody. So it's really a big high school in these top execs of just high school drama. You would think this billion-dollar industry would be more advanced in drama or just how they pick.
No, you wouldn't, because number one, people are people. So you wouldn't.
Mean girls,
listen,
shit.
Fucking politics is the same way.
It's the same way.
It's people are people. So whatever idea you have, like people that are in these offices or in these government positions should conduct themselves a little more highbrow. Nope. It's all.
They doing crazy
It's all.
shit.
I like her. I don't like her. I'm not talking to you.
Right.
Leave me alone. It's the same. Yo, that's what school prepares you for. School prepares you for the work world. Because that's the same shit. It's clicks.
Now you getting money.
It's clicks. It's the rich kids, the poor kids, the fucking
weird
trendsetters,
kids.
the nerds, the goth. Then they all get jobs. And it's the rich kids, the poor kids, the nerds, the trendsetters, the goth. Then it's
now this
power
person got a
plays.
$20 million contract that you can almost get, but because he don't like that you slept with his girl in college,
it's
that's
power
the only
play time.
reason he
It's power play time.
well, he's a nerd.
Yeah.
He's always been a nerd. It's internally in him.
Yeah.
And you the cool kid.
Yeah.
And
He
he don't
resents
like
you.
the cool kid because I've never liked cool kids.
Yeah.
He resents.
So you
he
walk in
resents
on an
that.
audition and it's like, I don't fucking like this. He's too fucking confident. He reminds me of the dudes that used to stuff me in the lockers.
Or the nigga that took your girl.
And now you like,
I walk in on an audition, they go, he remind me of the nigga that used to fuck my girl, yo.
but see, your agent don't know that, and your management might not know
You need
that.
to communicate with
So
your,
they like,
with your
yo,
agent.
Yeah.
Is it, yo,
so now
man.
they like, yo, you up for the role. Like, they is really you and whatever, but they really like you. And then you go through that last joint, and then you be like, then you have somebody like that that's like, nah.
You better listen to these.
He got a New York Yankee hat on.
You better listen
like,
to
what
these
you mean?
these
Like,
casting directors, because they be really talking. Like, I remember, like, if you treat people good, they're gonna remember that. But if you treat them bad, casting directors, they remember that shit. They remember if you're not either a good person, you don't treat people nice or whatever. I mean, they remember how you treat them in the room.
Right.
Yeah, no,
I've always been nice to casting directors. I've always been nice on set. I go above and beyond to be friendly and know everybody's name and all that. But I'm still Tony, so some shit I'm just like, yo, I'm gonna be outspoken about certain things. And I think in this instance, me being outspoken and raising a middle finger, and every time TMZ's in front of my face and I go, yo, fuck that, I think people are like,
So do you feel like you should not do that, or you just be like, fuck it, I'm just
No,
gonna
I just said I'm still gonna be Tony. I'm gonna be outspoken. Listen, this industry didn't make me. I'm a stand-up comic.
Yeah.
I'm a stand-up comic. I'm such a good stand-up comic that it has afforded me the opportunity to do other things in this business. But I'm a stand-up comic. If y'all don't want to fucking work with me because I said whatever, I'm on tour. I got tour dates through June already.
Yeah.
27. That's what I came in for. That's what I came for.
So you go,
anything else is fucking extra pancake, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
You said an extra pancake.
2 pancakes. I love 2 pancakes.
An extra slice of cheese.
Fast enough. I eat pancakes so slow that they get cold, so I can't eat a lot of them. I'll be like, yo, give me 2 pancakes. It's a stack of 5. Yo, give me 2, bro.
Yeah.
So anything else is an extra pancake.
Yeah.
It's an extra pancake for me, bro. I'm from the hood, bro. I'm never gonna lose grip on where I came from.
Yeah.
So to go back or to be like, I'm not where I want to be. I didn't get everything, bro. Look where you from.
Yeah.
Right.
I can't. I'm not afforded that yet. I gotta be like, I'm outspoken, but I'm still gotta, have a little bit more poise in certain instances. I mean, I've never been put in a position to where I had to, go hard like that, like in that situation against somebody like that. You know what I mean? Now, mind you, if that situation did happen, I know how I am. I probably would.
Listen, man, we don't gotta say on it because I could be totally wrong.
Yeah,
I could be totally wrong.
I mean, I think there's.
But I feel like certain things. I'm like, wow. I'll give you. You said example. What's the movie? Netflix movie, The Harder They Fall, the cowboy movie.
Okay.
How the fuck did I not get an audition for that?
Hey man.
Any part. How did I not get in the room to just go, hey, Tony Rock reading for nothing?
Hey man.
Nothing.
Hey man, they heard you wilding out after Chris got hit. Now, I think maybe that, who knows, but I think there's something to be said about there's something that you can't control that you're never gonna know. So you just have to just let it go. That's what you be saying. Is like, you gotta let that shit go.
That's what you gotta tell you. Who do we have we had somebody on the couch a couple of weeks ago, and I said, I tell myself at least 3 or 4 times a day, yo, there's nothing you can do about it.
Nothing you can do.
Yeah.
That shit gets me through many, many days. Yo, Tone, chill. There's nothing you can do about it.
Just going through this audition process, you get some callback. I don't trip off an audition until I get a callback or till I get put on the veil. That's when now it's on my mind.
Callback is a win.
Okay.
Callback is a win. And
audition is a win.
Audition is a win.
Audition, they want to see you. That's a win.
Yeah.
Definitely. The call for the audition, that's actually, in essence, that is kind of a callback. Call him in. That's the call in, a call back.
Call him in, then call him back.
And then call him
so
back.
that's a win unless, and this is what I hate. This is what you talking about, the politics and the bullshit.
Yeah.
This is the politics and the bullshit I hate. Everything else I'll fucking deal with. Everything else I'll deal with. I hate when my agent just sends everybody. Yo, so audition for this role. Yo, and I'm reading the sides like, yo, it says fat Italian.
Yeah.
That's 6'5". Yo, fam, why are you sending me in on this? Well, they don't know this. They might change them. Yo, bro, don't do that. Don't just grab all your headshots in your office and send everybody.
Send all the black guys?
Send everybody.
Everybody.
They'll send me. They'll send Mark. They'll send fucking the lady downstairs.
Yeah.
They'll grab all their clients' headshots. Send everybody. Don't do that, bro. Don't do that. You don't have to do because the thing is this. Now we're gonna get into this whole process. So I understand that a lot of actors, a lot of people in this industry, comics, actors, anybody that wants to do movies and TV, they are the super most sensitive motherfuckers in the world. You have to cater to their egos. You have to coddle them. They liked you, but they just said they're gonna go with somebody. Bro, I don't need none of that shit. I swear to everything I love, I don't need none. You don't got to call me and go, they really did like you. They really did. But they're just going to go with, yo, bro, just go, yo, we didn't get that one. Yeah. Tomorrow's another day. Let's go. Boom. All right, cool. Because I swear to you, once I leave the audition, I don't give a fuck about it anyway. I leave, let me go get a slice. What can I eat? What's around here to eat? Like, what's close to this? Once I leave, it does nothing for me to think about it all day anyway. So once I leave, it's like afterthought. I don't need to be coddled and petted and they liked you. They're just gonna go in a different direction. And but I do know that 98.5% of these motherfuckers need that shit.
And a lot of times 90% of those people don't even get that.
Right. So
They're not even more in their head about.
So I say that to say, don't send me just because, well, we didn't send him on anything in a while. And I know it's not, the log line doesn't even fit him. White guy, fat white guy. Bro, why are you sending me this? Just because 95% of the clients need that to be like, oh, I got to audition. Bro, I don't need that. Send me on the shit that, fits me, that I can get, that I could try to get, you know what I'm saying? I don't need to just be sent out just to feel good.
A good fit for you, especially if you got somebody working on your behalf. Let me see, looking for something for.
But that's where good management comes in too, because good management should be like,
nah,
hey, yo,
we not gonna do
man,
that.
the fuck is y'all doing, bro? Why isn't he reading for this thing that's being cast right now?
Mm-hmm.
I had a Zoom with Kenya, not to name drop. I had a Zoom with Kenya Barris 2 weeks ago, and he was like, "Yo, I'm busy with this, and then I start this Tiana Taylor movie in New York," and we were talking about something totally different. But the first thing I said to myself was, "Why the fuck am I not reading for the Tiana Taylor movie that's shooting in New York?"
Mm-hmm.
That's like we talked. Me and him had a meeting about something totally different. But when he said that, I'm like, "Nigga."
Mm-hmm.
Now management should be like, "Yo, hold up, bro. You just said the Tiana Taylor movie in New York. What's up with Tone?"
Yeah, tell him to engage. He would like to read
in New York.
Yeah, he would like to. He would like to read for it. I mean, that's not being presumptuous or anything. It's like, I'm interested in your project. I think I might be good for it, right?
Nigga.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just one of the things. But that's when I just really focus and kind of just think about it more, is when I get the avail or the call back. That's when my mind is like, all right, I'm closer to it. That's when the regular audition, the first audition after I do it, I forget about it to the point where I like, hey, the casting director I'm like, which one? For what project? Oh, that one. Okay, bet. Then I get a little bit more excited. Then I start, doing a little bit more research, like watching the show, watching the episode of the show.
I do that at the top if it's available.
I just kind of, the first one I just look at my size, see what I got to do, whatever. I don't want to get that invested in that far. Like, I just want to know what the show is about, and stuff like that. But then when I get that call back, I'm like, all right, let me look at some episodes. Let me just do this so I can get familiar. That's when I get more excited. And then, but even with that, if I don't hear nothing, I just be like, all right, well, it is what it is.
Yeah, I think there is an opportunity for you to I'm not going to not say anything. Your process is your process, but when you have to let it go, then let it go. And then when the callback does come, it's like, all right, let me just do what I did last time. You've already pretty much prepared.
Yeah, I look at it like, yo, the callback, it gets easier.
Yeah.
Because you did something in that first one that got you the callback, do that same shit.
Yeah. That's why I say, like, put in, like, I don't know what you guys do, but like, if it's a season 3 of something, okay, there's stuff out there for me to watch. There's things out there for me to
get the beat of the show.
Yeah, there's the texture and the tone and pacing and all that. If I do that up front and I get the call back, then that's like, that's less that I had stress on me to freaking get it together.
And there's some things when it's just definitely out of your hand, where some politics may help you. Is like for this one that we're talking about, it's not even a callback. It's
straight to
avail. So it's gonna go to the producers now.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, okay, these 3, they're all available.
Yeah.
Who you want? Who you want to go with? It's not even a callback. It's just more so like, all right, we gonna pick.
That's still a win.
We gonna pick this one.
That's you know what? Maybe if I could say anything about the politics, sometimes I get too I'm too hard-headed in my own regard sometimes. And what I mean by that is this. So what's the Dion show that was on BET?
Yeah,
Average Joe.
Good fucking show.
Yeah.
Good fucking show.
Season 3, I think.
We both auditioned for that.
I auditioned for the part.
His best friend.
The best friend role.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Came down to me and one other motherfucker.
Him.
It was me and homie that got it.
Yeah.
Malcolm, I think.
Malcolm.
Came down to me and Malcolm, right?
Yeah.
Malcolm, by the way, outstanding in this fucking show. I watch it and I'm like, yo, that nigga's killing it.
Yeah.
Ain't no hating me. Yo, son, you did that shit, right?
Yeah, he's a dope character.
So I'm talking to Dion's people weeks later, and we just talking about whatever life and tour dates and da-da-da. And then, and then we got to start season 2 of Average Joe. We got to go back for that. And I'm like, oh, yo, you know what's crazy? I was up for that. And Dion's people like, what? Like, yeah, I was up for that. It came down to me and Malcolm. Yo, why didn't you have your people call? They were saying, why didn't you play the politics? Why didn't you have your people say, hey, Tony's up for the other role? And use that leverage. Yeah. And I said to him, yo, bro, I don't want it that way. I don't want it. I want y'all to be like, yo, it's Tone's role unequivocally, like hands down.
Yeah, that's classy.
But that's who I am. But I'm like, I'm listening to what you're saying. I'm like, I could have been like, hey, yo, call his people. That's my guy. Like, that's not my best friend, but you know, we the same fraternity. Yeah. Call his people, let him know the other guy is Tony Rock. Yeah. Maybe it would have changed things. Not to say that homie was not incredible in that shit. Malcolm fucking kills it. But that's where the politics comes in. I didn't want to play politics. I want you to see me and go, it's him, it's nobody else.
Yeah, we gotta, you know, I mean, how I look at it is, but unfortunately, you gotta play politics. Like if you want to have that much of a little leverage, I feel like, you know, in order to get certain things, you got to do that. And that's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing at all. It's like, I remember when I was auditioning for The Equalizer, right? Good role.
Queen Latifah?
Yeah. You know, there's certain roles that you audition for and you like, I want this role. So I'm gonna...
That was that one. When I met with the casting director, I said, yo, man, I want in. I was like, yo, bro, I want in.
This role was a distressed comedian. This episode, he was a distressed comedian. He was like, you know, all through the whole episode. The episode was about him.
Okay.
So I had mad pages. I'm just like, all right. And I made my calls. I made like 3 or 4 calls. I called Latifah's brother, good friend of mine. I'm calling everybody, whether they're in the business or not. Yo, I'm up, you know, I'm auditioning for this role. You know what I mean? Just heads up. I called her background singer. Then I talked to Shay. And even I think before then, he taught me like a little lesson. He was like, yo, you have to pull your grenade when it's time. You pull your grenade in a certain time. He said, and you got to be careful when you pull your grenade out and pull that needle out to use it. Because once you use it, you don't really got too many more to use. I'm like, well, what you mean? He said, yo, you just got an audition. That's cool, good. Now, if you get to the point to where it's you and one other person, or you and 2 other people, that's when I will pull the grenade and then make the calls and do whatever the case may be. But at least get to that part. Yeah. And then I was like, yo, that makes a lot of sense. You don't want to just pull a grenade, I got an audition, pull, you know. And now some people would, but it makes more sense to do it that way.
Yeah, we say third base. Get on third base, nigga.
Yeah, get on third. Yeah.
Get on third base.
So
you up at bat. You want me to make a phone call because you up at bat? Bro, you ain't even hit the ball
yet.
You
right.
ain't even on base. You ain't even on base yet. When you get to third base, yo, okay.
Clear the way.
Now it's cleared away. Now it's cleared away, yeah.
And that's a good lesson in this business where it's just like, yo, like, I don't mind, but get on third base first.
That's another, like, I'll go back to, everybody, they went crazy viral with the clip with me and Aries saying, my brother didn't put me in the movie or whatever. That shit went out of this world viral. But it all comes back to that right there. Like, I'm saving my fucking phone call for when I'm on third base. When I'm on third base, when I write this fucking project that I'm writing, when it's done, and I take my meetings with the networks, and the networks is giving me heat, and people are calling about, hey, can we get this? And I realize I'm on third base, the very next phone call is my brother. Trust me when I tell you. Nigga, I'm on third base. I got so-and-so attached. I got so-and-so's EP. I got whatever. Nigga, I'm on third base.
I need you to do...
Bunt me home,
He said bunt me home.
Bunt me home. Bunt me home. I don't care. You ain't got to hit a home run. Nigga, just bunt me home.
Just get on base, because if you get on base...
Stick your head in and get hit by the pitch and get walked so I can come in. I don't care, but when I get on that third base, I'm making that fucking phone call. Y'all the best believe that.
And like I said, there's nothing wrong with that, man. Like we are in this business, we are in this world to and we meet people. I mean, I'm a firm believer of it to help, like to open up to open up doors if you're in a position to. It's like what's the sense of having these associates, the people you know, or this or that, if you're not going to use them to your full ability. Doesn't mean that they're going to necessarily work for you or is going to happen. But nigga, you better swing that bat. You know what I mean? When you on third base, you know, you better be like, all right, hey, listen, it's me and so and so. Come on, D. like not saying I'm going to get it, but I'm just letting you know it's me and you. So that way now Dion or whoever is like, yo,
it's cool.
I'm going. No, we gotta give it.
It's cool when it's cool when somebody's in the room going up to bat for you.
Yeah, and then
and knowing who it is, and like and they got marching orders.
But he the star of the show, so let him fight, and then let the executive producer tell Dion, no, you know what, D, you know what, we would, but no, or this who you want, D, Dion, this who you want, yeah, that's what I want. Because at that point it ain't about the talent no more. Your talent already shined. Your talent already presented itself to the highest capability. Yep. That's why it's between you and that other motherfucker. Once it get between you and one other person, it's no longer about the talent. Now, this is what I believe, and y'all can correct me or tell me what y'all think. Yeah. I don't think it's about the talent once it get to you and the one other person. Well, it's about something else.
Well, at that point, that's where it's truly in God's hands. There's nothing you can do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
you can't do. There's nothing more that you can do. How many phone calls you gonna make at that point?
But to get that far, it's something.
You get to that point. That's now it's the business, because you get to that point and it'll be. You get to a point like that. Then, okay, here's what comes into play. You get to a point like that when it's you and another person. Then it's how much do we have to pay this person as opposed to how much do we have to pay this person. He's been on sitcom, movie. He's been on sitcom. He's going to be more expensive. If we can get this guy for cheaper, not to say that's the case, not to say that's the case, but that's something that goes into play. Then it's like, yo, in this day and age, it'll be social media presence, right? It'll be how does he play along with Dion? Like, is
chemistry?
Is
he gonna be a bigger person? Is he gonna be bigger on screen? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So we need Dion to be in this case. I'm just saying Dion because this show. He's got to be the biggest guy. This guy might be too big for that smaller role. You know what I'm saying?
Too big for the role.
Too big of a personality to be
the presence.
Now it all has to make sense on screen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is shit casting directors don't tell you. Like,
and you know, women
presence
presence too big. You know?
And women have it, to bounce back off of that, they have it a little bit more hard than even with that. Like, she's prettier than the lead. Than the lead.
Right. Yeah. Can't be prettier than the lead.
The lead. You got to get somebody that's not as pretty as the lead. So now the chick that was up for the role, they're going to go with a girl a little bit a little bit ugly. And it's just like, damn, like I can't help how I look.
Yeah, because you know what's funny? That's so funny you said that, but that's true. They cast the best friend differently than the lead. The lead has to be
of course.
Oh wow. The best friend can't be that. The best friend got to be a little bit lower.
And imagine if the lead already not really pretty, but you know, the makeup, whatever, but she's not like the prettiest. You know, that's why I used to call Julia Roberts the ugly duckling. Not saying she's not pretty, but that was her nickname in the business. Like, so somebody like that, who they call the ugly duckling of the business. Am I right? I'm not making that up.
I never knew that. I'm laughing because I never knew
Julia.
Yeah, they used to call her the ugly duckling.
Really?
Yes, look it up.
Anytime she stars in a movie, like she's the only woman.
No, but they was basing. You just gotta look it up. That's what they would say. She was like, she had a different look about her, right? So now I said all that to say the chick that's playing her best friend
can't be bad.
Can't be bad.
Can't be a baddie. Like, you're never gonna see Julia Roberts and Halle Berry in the same film.
I mean, now if they're collabing on something, that's different. But I'm talking about somebody, somebody else.
I'm like, okay, all right.
Yeah. Like, you'll see, like, they had Charlie's Angels. You'll see 3 white women. You know what I mean? What was that? Cameron Diaz,
Lucy Liu, and
they all equal.
Drew Barrymore.
Drew Barrymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that was again that was cast based on what their expertise was, because like wasn't one like the tech person, so she could look a little more quirky because this one was like kick ass, so she got to be more sexy and whatever, you know what I mean? This one's the leader of the group, so
the leading lady, her best friend needs to be a little homely.
Yeah.
Well,
That was my acting coach.
Drew Barrymore was the third one, right?
Yeah. Drew Barrymore
and Lucy Liu's fine ass.
And that's now that you said that for black women, now that's where they can get diverted into we have to go into a different direction because
it's all obstacles. It's like everybody got their group
optics and obstacles. Yeah, man.
Black women got a lot of obstacles in this business.
Yeah, that's good. I was like, talking about the business like that because what's for you is for you, and it's right there waiting on you. You just got to keep making good choices
I agree.
Into your what's for you, whatever
whatever that
God
has for you is is for you, which is true.
Right.
You ain't got to make no calls, or the calls that you do make.
But no. I still think you still got.
I'm just saying when you call the pathway is made for you. No, the planets ain't got to align. It's
that's part of the that's part of what you don't get. That's part of the alignment. You can't take away the tools that God has presented to you. That's where we're mistaken.
you saying it's in God's hands, let God play it out. He's saying God gave you the telephone to call that one.
Yeah. God
put all these head use the phone.
That's just like when you in the middle of the ocean. It's in God's hand, and God sends you 5 boats. It's in God's hand.
No, I'm not saying it like
that. Get on that boat.
This weekend in Dallas, the chick said, she said, what do you do, sweetheart? I want to do whatever God. Oh, she was a nursing student. Okay, so when you get out of school, what you gonna do? I'm gonna do whatever God want me to do. Well, you're a nursing student, so God said, bitch, you don't see the hospital right there?
Go work at a hospital, right?
Go work there.
You're gonna be a nurse, right?
Yeah, man, you gotta utilize them tools, man. Like, or else, you will find yourself being stuck. This business is majority about networking. Like networking. Yep. You know what I mean? If you're not doing that, then, especially now, the dynamic of this business has changed tremendously. I tell my boy all the time, my boy, Jeff, is one of the best writers in this business.
What's he written
on? He done worked on small episodes of I think I'm gonna say CSI, whatever, but he ain't wrote on nothing big at all. And this is my point. His scripts, he been in festivals and everything. His scripts are amazing. But guess what? He don't know nobody. He don't got the networking aspect.
He writes on CSI, but he don't.
No. He may have wrote a little spec thing on CSI some years ago.
Okay. He's not the head writer anyway.
No. He ain't. Listen to me. Yeah. He does not write on any network show. Now
he's dope, but he doesn't.
He does not. He's not wrote or got his feature film. He's done festivals, maybe ABFF or this festival for Martha's Vineyard, and his.
Oh, that was a good one.
He got mad. Accolades and rewards and things for a dope ass documentary that he wrote. But my point is, he's so good, and he's one of the most hardworking, dedicated people that I know. He's in his room, he's that efficient with his business. I will put him up against.
He's out here?
Yeah, he lives out here. But he ain't doing the other part. He ain't doing the networking. He ain't doing the other aspect. And he know people too. So now he's
white guy,
black guy. Now he's fine. You know Jeff, short with the beard, always with me, him, and Ozzy. You'll know him if you see him. But I'm but now he's starting to realize.
Let me read something.
Okay. It's now he's realizing, damn. When he was in Martha's Vineyard with Spike Lee and all these people and stuff like that, it's just hey man, and now that they be looking for me to be the one to be connect the dots. But I'm hey bro, You gotta be the one out here doing the other part. Because they don't need to have all this good shit and nobody gonna see it, brother. And that's what I be trying to say. You have to utilize and you have to network. You have to open yourself. When I'm here, you know, and whatever, nigga, you need to be there. You know what I mean? I can't be all like, yo, so man, I got the best friend. He can write his ass up. Like it don't work that way. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think one of the things of being, like, especially being a writer or producer, you have to have your pitch or your presentation. A lot of these film festivals, that's one of their panels, like how to pitch your project. You know, sometimes when people don't have their pitch or the elevator pitch or whatever it is,
that's how I always say that.
Yeah, it's like you got to be able to catch them on the ride up to whatever floor.
Yeah. But that's what it is. You got me on the elevator, pitch the movie before I get off. Give me the pitch.
Yeah,
I'm getting off on the second floor, nigga. We on the first, we on the ground level.
People are just like that. Like, you got to be able to get them in a minute. Probably not even that.
A minute to win it, right?
But we all say this, and I think everybody can agree. We all saying this with the main thing in mind. You got to put the work in.
Oh, that's
you got to put the work in.
That goes without saying.
Yeah, that goes without saying. You have to put that work in. You know what I mean? There's no shortcuts to that. There's no politicking to that part of it. You got to do your part.
That's the thing. The bigger statement is you got to do everything that you can handle on your own. Like, you got to check every box that I did everything I can do. Now it's in the casting director's hand, or now it's in the networking, or now it's in the politics. But everything that's on me, I did.
Right.
That's why I live. That's why I'm comfortable with my decision. Like, yo, I don't want to have my people call your people. But I did everything I could do. I did everything I could do. Now it's on them.
Right.
I went in audition. I got the call back, sent my quote in. They know how much I want an episode. I signed the contract. I did everything I can do. Next person gets it. Okay, I did everything I could do. Now I'm going to go on the road.
You've done your part.
I'm out. I'm going on the road. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
With that said, where you at this weekend, Fox?
Not anywhere this weekend, but next week I'm in the Belly Room. I'm doing Crack 'em Up on the 6th.
I got to go back through. I got to go see Nichelle. Shout out to Nichelle, man. At the
Nichelle Murdoch,
Nichelle Murdoch. Shout out to Nichelle Murdoch at the Comedy Store, yo. Always been super cool with comics. I'm just shouting out because I haven't seen her in a while. I got to go see her, show my face, say hello. She's always been super dope.
Nichelle.
Where you at?
Arlington, Virginia this weekend at the Drab House.
It's a good room.
Friday, Saturday.
Good room.
4 shows.
I'm in.
Okay.
I'm in Jacksonville, Florida this weekend. Comedy Zone, great club, shitty hotel.
Are you finally going to do a buyout and get another room, or you going to stay there?
No, I did that last time. I stayed somewhere else last time.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, Jacksonville, Florida this week.
Because I was there last year.
Omaha, Nebraska.
Wait, that must be a really bad hotel.
You never did Comedy Zone, Jacksonville?
Not in Jacksonville, no.
That's how shitty it is. You can actually say it on a podcast. How shitty the hotel is. And if they watching it, they'll go, "Yeah, shitty."
The shitty hotel. Was it like outside entry?
Yeah,
it's open your front door, you outside. Yeah.
But you see,
it's open. It's like
road comic hotel.
When you watch a TV show and they on the run and they say them hotels where they open the door, it's on the run.
Martin Luther King got shot. Kind of hotel.
The Lorraine Motel. That's where we put up the comics.
This week in Jacksonville, next week in Kansas City. That's how I would say Kansas City. Gates Barbecue. Shout out Gates Barbecue.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. It's the Green Room. Wait, Trent, where you at? Come here. The Intern dropped a new album that is fire. I'm gonna let him tell y'all all about it. Tell him about the work. Tell him about the work. Have a seat.
All right.
Welcome to the Intern and everybody.
What's up? What's going on?
This is your camera.
All right. Got a new album coming out August 4th. This is my piece de resistance. I've worked on this for a long time. And it's called Bags, a Cautionary Tale. And that's what it is. It's a story from beginning to end. There's skits. We got Tony Rock on 2 of the skits in the story of the song and of the album. And it's I put my everything into this. I mean, a lot of money and time. We got music videos and stuff, and I think that's the one. So I hope everyone can check it out. I'm gonna have it on pre-sale on a website called Even, where you can like pay for the album, like however much you want to. You can like donate to the artist, basically.
Even.com.
Even.com. It'll be on my Instagram, but yeah, even.com/Trent Mason.
And yeah, it'll be the first link on my Instagram. If you go to my Instagram, which is Trent, TRENTTT, so Trent with 3 T's. And I'm super excited about it. So next Tuesday, next podcast it's gonna be out.
Cool.
So yeah, super excited about it. Thank you for being a part of it.
Excited for you, bro.
Yeah, man. We will do that.
All right, yo, this is another episode of Live from the Green Room. Thank you to our subscribers. Yo, I want to say this as well. Yo, if you have any topic suggestions or if you have any questions for the cast or whatever, man, please hit us up on Live from the Green Room podcast at gmail.com. Hit us up, man. We appreciate you guys signing off, man.
Peace.
Peace.
Dawson, Dad, I love you.
Ugh.